Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Hope we're doing well. Hope everyone is doing better than I am, because let me tell you, I've been on early shifts this week, 6 o'clock starts and all that. Yesterday was a night shift, which was a 6 o'clock finish. And cool, whatever. You get home, you have a bit of a sleep, everything's fine. This is the one day, the entire time of my living here, that the landlord decides he's going to do some fixing up on the house and actually put some banisters up in the hallways. Which was just several hours of hammering and drilling directly into my wall. So I got like 2 hours sleep today. We're doing great. But. It's all good. It's fine. Empirical Woodland's here as well. Hello. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. I will live because I'm streaming, and this makes me very happy indeed. Now, it is September, which also means September. Yeah? Yeah. As with before, I have some rewards set up, so if people want to subscribe, we'll be crawling down that little list and unlocking stuff for the channel for you, which, as always, is not required. I'm going to keep doing this whether anyone subscribes or not, and Empirical Woodland has seen the list, and some of these things are decidedly not for anyone's consumption. You're lying, Empirical Woodland. No, you stop that. Well, there we go. Umber Glue. Good. I don't think this is actually going to show up in the feed. It's not. Oh, Wales has gifted a subscription. Thank you very much. That's going to go to Umber Glue, which means that I get to go over here to my goals list. Here's the goals list. Get ready. And I'm going to make a little note in my notebook. There you go. So, here's my little pointer. Our point list this year, one, which we've just hit, is literally a sub. I'm going to go and have a Subway sandwich. I'm going to have a whole loaf of bread for my dinner, which is a great idea. The healthiest fast food around. So thank you very much for that. Going down the list, number 5, we've got some new animated emotes. I have ideas, but I will have... Obviously, this is going to go to the chat, because it's also going to be you guys using them. So there you go. We're going to ask Goldfish Teeth very nicely to draw up some bits. Number 10 is actually stream some CPC games for once, CPC Gamer. You haven't touched that console for quite some time in your uploading, so maybe do some of that. I've got most of the games list ready to go for that. 15 is a dramatic reading. We're going to finish off My Immortal at number 15. We're about halfway, 2/3 through. Whatever. We can finish that. Get the gang in, get Stonehenge in to laugh at my pain as I read it. 20 is I'm going to stream Echo the Dolphin, because I keep talking about it, mostly with Click, and there you go. So I'm going to stream that. 25 is some new tech. I've been looking at maybe a stream deck, maybe get the penguin a little more animated. We'll work something out. And then 100 is, no, seriously, do a cooking stream. That is the list. I'm not going to harp on about this every stream, so don't worry, I'm not going to push it, and I'm not going to shill it. Just, that's the goal. And this is where we're at, number 1, because Wales kicking things off, which is great. I was going to go over to the game at this point, so we can point at this one over here. 50 subs, and he subscribes to someone else's OnlyFans. Who chooses this? 125 subs and I leave, 150 subs and I come back. There you go. And these are the sensible ones that we were able to talk about in the Twitch. Well, there we go. Andy subscribes to OnlyFans, is now pinned to the channel. Have fun with that. Let's have fun with murd by numbers. Yeah. Rickstress, we don't know. I think that might be the worrying thing. Do I get to choose, or does Empirical Woodland? Because I don't know. That could go very, very wrong. What are we doing? We are questioning Becky, which is good, actually, because I'll tell you why after this conversation. Hey, Rick's that was great. I like that. Plus 1 point for Rickstress. Honor, that was quite something, huh? It was a close one, that's for sure. I wanted to say thanks. What? If it wasn't for you and Scout, we would still be stuck in that bathroom. I know I'm not always easy to work with, but you helped me anyway, with the pep talk and the escape. You're welcome, Becky. I'm happy to have been of some assistance. Yeah, don't mention it. Besides, if it wasn't for your firefighting heroics, we would have been burnt to a crisp. Empirical Woodland does not wish to be an affiliate, because then he gets forced to do these wacky things on stream. When I'm head of the Starshine Committee, I'll remember what you did today. Really appreciate that, Becky, but I don't need an award. Who said anything about an award? I just said I'd remember. Jeez, talk about self-censored. Now, I'm going to try something, because I realized this. Do we still have a thing? Yes, we do. We have this here makeup compact in our inventory. It is poisoned blush. And we've skipped over something in the story, because we should be able to tie this to somebody based on its shade. Because generally speaking, you choose a shade of blush to suit your skin tone. And generally speaking, darker skin tones have a different palette to lighter ones. You're going to want something like a plum or a tangerine for Honor over here. And Becky's like a peach or a coral. And Becky should know this. So she should look at that and go, hey, this isn't my shade. I've been given the wrong thing by that guy. I don't want that. It's poisoned. You can keep it. You're too kind. And that's all she has to say about it. Well, there you go. She doesn't do her... I would believe that she goes out in full makeup all the time, because she's the starlet. She's got to be seen by the paparazzi. Whereas I get the impression Honor's she's just chilling. If anything, we should be thanking you for getting us out of the building. Where did you learn to use a fire extinguisher like that? I played a firefighter in the school play one year. Got really into the role. I wore the costume for like 2 months. Of course, back then, the fire was just made of tissue paper. Holy crap, I could have died today! Why did you let me do that? I still can't believe the Starshine Awards were a scam. I was so happy when we won Best New Show in '93. Who knows when the committee started accepting bribes? I think we won fair and square that year. And as soon as I get elected, I'm clearing house. All new rules and regulations, sweeping reforms. Hollywood won't know what hit it. I'm glad you found your calling. It's like I told you, you don't need an award to be happy. Of course I don't need an award. I'm going to be in charge of giving them out. That's way better. Just think of all the press conferences, the publicity. Also, Empirical Woodland makes a good point. If only we knew someone who worked in hair and makeup. Ah, shucks. maybe that's for another case. We need to talk to you about Bobby again. I already told you everything. He wanted me to go on his show, and he gave me that makeup. You think I'm lying or something? Not at all. We're just trying to uncover more details. Can you remember anything else? Something he said, or any other gifts? There was this other thing that came up with the makeup, but I didn't think it was important. But you can take a look if you want. Alrighty, here we go. Do I remember how to do P-Cross? Sure, let's find out. There we go, so that's got to be you. Wonderful. Reese finished this game a week or so ago, and it's good to see everyone again. I've seen a couple of people playing this game lately. I know, for example, Branwen was going through it. Ooh, hello. Is this just a straight run? It's not. Well, that concerns me greatly. Because that could be that. Alright, let's get rid of you. Let's remove all of these ones that we know to be true. I mean, in fairness, I am playing this because Empirical Woodland recommended it to me, and then Empirical was like, hey, you like that there P-Cross? Go play this. It's like that. Except nothing. It's literally just like that. Ooh, this one we can fill in, actually. That's the addition method. Oh, that would be great. Moida by numbers. Wait a second. There we go. That 9 has to go in there somewheres. So that is useful. I don't know anyone who has such accents, so it's fine. Is that what that was? I just like hanging out in the voice chat with people, like when we're playing Overwatch or what have you, and it's just like, yeah, we are doing stuff. Yeah, that one we can't do yet, because that would give me 13, 14 or 13. I can't do that. Oh, and Andy, pronounce the following words: anemone and rooibos. Thanks, Empirical Woodland. That's great. Oh, I'm sorry. There's only one of those words is wrong, and it's not the one you think it is. Thank you, Reese. You can stay. Oh, I was gonna pin that. There you go. That's staying on the top of chat now, not that other lie. I can say words good. So I was right in doing that. Potentially. I don't know. still, that's a nice little chunk to have taken out of the grid. Oh, and we can do you. There you go. That's a 2. That's also a 2. Which means we can get rid of you. We can't! Something has gone wrong! And I can't place it. Ah! Well, this one I know to be true because I just clear out some of that. There we go. This line I know to be true because that is it can only be correct. Get rid of those. And then I don't fully know which way this is going to go, but it could be either of those. Yeah, this came up in discussions in the server today, how people pronounce different words, and apparently the I just get everything wrong. Wait a second. Amazing. So we can get rid of you. That's always the thing that gets me with this, is when that could still potentially go there, actually. So I'm not going to cross that one out. But yeah, this came up in the server. Like, hey, people pronounce things in bizarre ways. Mostly Andy and the word anemone. Let's just call him up on that. That has to go there, because that's part of the 4 that goes over here. They have to go there, because that's part of the 4 over there. Which means that has to be like that. Yeah. Actually, and then no, not that button. That button. You guys get joined up. You have to go there as a 3, which makes you a 1. Boy, I sure hope we're doing this in the right way. Well, that also has to go there, because that is a 1, which makes you a 1. Which makes you a 5. I mean, did I also speak a cobbled together language, but that's just how English goes? We're just... We will steal your words in this language. That's what we'll do. I have an idea for what could go here, but I think that would be trying to infer data. Because like, if you put one here, that becomes a 2. It can't go here. We know that it can't go there. So that has to go there. And you can't go there. Nice. Anyway, we know that that can't go there. Which means actually that that has to go there. I'm reading that correctly. And I make no promises that I am. Oh, I am, actually, because that apparently is one of those lines where you could just fill it in. I do love how you say boom slang. I do. What is that? Is that boomer slang? Oh, it's a snack. I thought it was like, you know, when you say things weird. Tree snake. Okay. Well, hey, do you know what we have very little of in England is snakes. And that actually suits me just fine. And this is going to be a fire flower from Super Mario Brothers. There we go, that one can get filled in. You. And then one of these guys is going to be that. So there we go. I don't know how, like, the relative bigness of anyone in chat. It's like ages. I just assume that everyone is about where I'm at. Or like 12 and barely even existing at that point. Nice. What have I done there? That's what I've done there. That's why that's not getting crossed out. Now we can do that. You... one of those. Like that. Wait up. Is this actually like a DuckTales diamond? A fan? It's... chat, it's my biggest fan. Anyway. Now we get extra puzzles, yay! Hey, I made that 5-4 joke in Metroid Prime, okay? That was great. Oh, here we go. This fan has text printed on it. Thank you for shopping at Le Manchot Jolie. Shrug my shoulders. That must be where the makeup was purchased. And they can tell us if they sold it to Bobby. Let me give him a call. Damn it, the battery's dead. Don't suppose you've got a power socket? Actually, I do. But it is only designed for very low power devices. Charging a cell phone will take some time. It's better than nothing. Here. KC, haven't seen you all night. I figured you left. Just because you don't see me doesn't mean I'm not here. I've been stuck with your mother all evening. Honestly, how am I supposed to find Mr. Right if I've got that hanging around me? Can I borrow your cell? Is this boutique Le Manchot Jolie? I need something from the sales records. Oh, I know that place. I went on a terrible couple of dates with that perfumes guy. Great guy, but he insisted on cooking every time we met up. You broke up with him because he cooked for you? All those perfumes had screwed with his sense of smell. Honestly, it was like Pizza Hut had tried to make bolognese. But I let him down gently, of course. I'm sure he'd do me a favor if I asked nicely. I need to know who bought this makeup. Rouge number 16 by Corinthia Cosmetics. Ooh, Corinthia. Very swish. I'll see what I can do. Hi, Le Manchot Jolie? Is that Marshall? It's me, KC. How are you? Supervisor, look at you. Me? You know, this and that. Oh, you saw the show? Thank you. Listen, could you do me a big favor? I'm trying to track down one of your customers. I know you don't normally give out that kind of information, babe, but can't you make an exception for me? Another date? I don't know if that's such a good idea. Do you still cook? No? You don't have time anymore? That's great! I mean, that's understandable, given your new responsibilities. How about we meet up this Friday? Now, about that info. Did you see any Corinthia Rouge number 16 recently? Oh, really? A special order? Very interesting. Do you have any contact details? Yes, a phone number would be great. Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Marshall. See you Friday. So, did you get a name? Yep, only one person bought that makeup recently. Guy Incognito. Alex Costa. That name again! Who's Alex Costa? We think it might be Bobby Price using a fake name. Can you call the number they gave you? Alright, but I'm sending you my phone bill this month. Hi, could I speak to Alex Costa? That's weird. What happened? Was it Bobby? I don't know. They hung up on me. Dang, that was one questioning session. How about that? Do we have any more information? Look at this fan. I have literally no idea why you're showing that to me. Thanks, Becky. You are super great. Oh, we can go back over here. I doubt Bobby would have come in here. That makes it the perfect place to hide evidence. Don't. Scout. Scout, don't look at that. Scout! No! Okay. Man, there is no overlap on this one, is there? But that's fine. We get to do a little bit of that. And enjoy this super chill music. Also, yeah, exactly. Fake name called Empirical. Of the Woodlands. That's about all I got. Golly, sure hope I counted that right. Can I do this row? I think I can do this row, can't I? I can do that row. Look how happy Scout is. What a cool guy. I don't think this is necessarily Scout taking pictures, though. I think it's more like this is his screen, and he's slowly piecing everything together in his whatever passes for a brain that he has. Like a processing unit or something, you know? We can get rid of some of this. Yeah, we can get rid of some of that. But that's the only one we can fill in for now. But that's fine. It is a lead. And that's what we want. Still still can't quite fill in any of this row because we've got the... I think we need one more confirmed tile on here, or confirmed blank tile on here before we can do that. Same deal with this row. We need one confirmed blank tile, and then we can get essentially everything in that row. So that's great. But we can do that, which makes you like that. Oh, and then you have to be like that. Me ignoring the addition rule, which is normally one of the ones that I look for. Like, you go for the big numbers first, and then you work out everything else from there. But, like, the addition rule is also incredibly helpful. Darn. Also, hi, this is kind of unrelated to what I'm doing right now, but hey, Empirical Woodland and Reese and Rickstress and anyone else who's into it, we should do that Mystery Heroes Overwatch thing. Because it came out, and I haven't played it. We should, says Empirical Woodland. It's really fun. Good! See? One extra doodad. Yeah, there's one of the missions that they've introduced has a modifier that's, we believe, Mystery Heroes. I don't know. I haven't played it. It looks like Empirical Woodland has, though, and can probably confirm. Yeah, it's just bonkers. PvE. Okay, if we can get Stop Thief with it as well, I am down for that. Let's make a note of this. Let's make a note of what I'm doing with the murder by numbers over here. Because I'm solving puzzles. But yeah, we do need to do more Overwatch, just like as a concept. Wait, can I? No, I can't rule that out yet, can I? Can I? So one goes over here. You are 2. What? Yeah, that could be a 2 over here, which would make that the 3. So I can't do that yet. But I can do that. That's pretty useful. Something that I came to realize that I really appreciate P Cross S does that this doesn't, is it has a running scorecard. Yeah, no, that could still be that as well. And is, in fact, but yeah, P Cross S has it where there's a little counter in the top corner, and every time you properly place a tile, it goes up a little bit. And I don't know, it does the thing where number go up. I like to see number go up. I don't think that was right at all. That wasn't right at all. I've forgotten how to count. I saw you limbering up your fingers there, Empirical Woodland, Andy, you fool, you've missed one. Well, I got it right. Eventually. You have to be a 2. So you have to be a 2. That could go down there. That's... That's the P-Cross Police! You'd best not be playing that game on easy difficulty, they seem to say. It's not so much that I self-sass. It's more like I know that it's coming. We'll just introduce a little bell and set that on the desk. And every time I do something stupid, you just ding that bell. And you go, hey, Andy can be trained. Wonderful. I think this is going to be a bunch of flowers. That's what I think. Yeah, bunch of flowers. Well, yeah, no, this is something we were talking about. We don't call ourselves stupid, because then you'll start to believe it. These are the flowers Dick got with his award, but they're all wilted. Don't get too close. I'm detecting neurotoxin powder inside the bouquet. On the flowers? But Dick got these on stage. I saw him smell them. That's how he was poisoned. They must have been poisoned in advance. But how did Bobby gain access to the flowers before the ceremony? Maybe he didn't. Oh, dang, Reese. Yes. I'll take that. Light switch. No. Oh, we get to chill out with this music again? Heck yeah. There's a joke there. I don't really think I'm qualified to make it. Leave it with me. Maybe I'll workshop it a little bit and we'll get back to you. Go. We can do that. Which makes you go there. You're a 2, so you go there. That could go there. We just don't know. But we'll get there. This empty row at the bottom is actually kind of helpful. I can potentially do things with that. I need 2 blank tiles over here, and then we can figure out what's going on with you. It's interesting, though, how you form these opinions of yourself, and you go, well, that wasn't very interesting, was it? Because something that I genuinely appreciate, and I've told my friends about this in the mod chat and just in general, is how I was playing one of these, and I'm like, dang, it took me 25 minutes to solve that puzzle, however long it took. And Rickster just says, well, that means you kept us entertained for 25 minutes, essentially by staring at a piece of graph paper. And I'll take that. take this row. Yeah. Yeah. I like them numbers. Video games. You don't know. Which means you can't go there, because you're a 3. Oh, for sure. I take most compliments that are given to me. Not well, initially, but I do take compliments that are handed to me. Wait, that's... Okay, cool. That makes sense, I suppose. Oh, it does. Because then we can cross you out. And then you go there. So you can't go there because you have to go there. Again, if reading this puzzle correctly. That one I have not read correctly. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's how, is because you do that. Okay, cool. Empirical Woodland has redeemed a compliment, and that I don't know Empirical Woodland because you hypothetically sassing me. I don't know if I like that anymore. That thing I absolutely hit the microphone. I'm sorry. That thing I absolutely do to myself all the time. Yeah. So you can't go there. And that has to be you. Or does it? I think that's it, actually. Andy, has a button you can push to make him give compliments also must be forced to take compliments daily. Yes! Essentially. I don't get compliments very often, okay? Something's gone wrong. Something has gone wrong. Because that's supposed to be a 2, but how can that be a 2 if you're over there? Mr. Number 8? I don't know. It's a very valid question, I feel. So... I'm going to continue and hopefully get to where I need to be. And just sort of generally panic a little bit. How's that? Sound good? Sound good. Because, like, I don't want to just chuck the puzzle in the bin because I've screwed up somewhere, but I also don't want to, get to the end of the puzzle and suddenly go, oh no! I've been working on so many misconceptions. Nothing works. Well, what we can do, we can fill in some of these. Because we know that these two are correct. Because that's how the addition thing goes. And then begin anew. Also, no, seriously, Empirical Woodland. Compliment for Empirical Woodland. I appreciate that you're incredibly patient when it comes to getting me to understand stuff and talking me through stuff. Because there are occasions when I feel like, come on now, Andy, you should know this, and I don't. And you, at least surface level, seem to not mind that, and you just go, oh yeah, sure, here's the answer to that, here's what you need to be doing. And that's great. It's very, very helpful. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, is that a row as well? No, it's not. Okay, okay. That might have been where I went wrong last time. Potentially. Alright, you're number 2. Oh, there. One of those. Yeah. A compliment for me, I don't know. Keep a pretty consistent schedule doing this. And yeah. And for Reese, it is a great deal of fun gaming with you, and even though we have not historically done very well at times, it's still incredibly enjoyable. And it sort of exemplifies what I mean when I say, hey, it doesn't matter if you're not very good at a thing or you don't do well at the thing. If you have fun with it, well, that's what you need. Nah, we can't quite do this one yet. Or you. Golly, how frustrating. Well, yeah, no, this is what we did last time. You have to go there because you're a 2. Yeah, so you have to be a 4. And we can place the ones somewhere along here. I don't know. You go there. And you go there. So you go there. So you're a 1. Oh, for sure. It is fun to win just games in general. That's why we do them. But it's not a strict requirement, I don't think anyways. I'm happy just hanging out with the fellas and just you have the fun. And get yelled at along the way by the worst people on the internet. That's what competitive is, And that's why I stay in quick play. Oh, that's a great plan, actually. Rocket Man while Farah does a thing. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, actually. We can get a couple of extra lines on that. Which means you are one of those. Which means that it's not you. Well, it can't be you, can it? Man, how did I get that number 3 over here? Got that wrong! Which means you have to go there. I don't know that that is strictly true that when I did that. So, you know, could work. Yeah, I would not touch competitive if you like value mental stability, because that thing that went wrong, that's your fault. Not me, by any means. It's you. It's all you. And I am going to make this vocally known to all people that you and not me did the bad thing. Worst Anna I have ever seen literally uninstall. That was correct. Amazing. Oh no. It's the toxic Overwatch police. They've come to get me again. I live on a main road, by the way, so that's why there's always police going by. It's not because of the crime. Allegedly. No, that doesn't really help me at all. Although, that one does make sense. We can get away with doing that. Which means we can do that, and that, and that. Which means that that's you and you. There we go. Progress. Yeah, it can be incredibly hard to deal with that. And as much as I joke like, hey, it's just a game, why you have to be so serious? People do get incredibly serious about it because you're pouring a lot of time and effort into this thing. And by golly, I've poured all this time and effort into it. It can't be me doing it wrong. It's definitely you. And it's hard to deal with that sometimes. Because same deal with saying negative things about yourself. You start to internalize that after a while. Like, yeah, maybe I am kind of bad. Maybe that's why they keep saying that. Maybe randos on the internet have a point. And that's unfortunate. And that is one of the reasons why I will essentially always advocate just giving people the benefit of the doubt. Being nice to people. massive cock. Just saying. That's you and you. There we go. Progress. You can go as well, because that's completed. That's you. And yeah, it's still gonna be one of you. I don't know which. Something I like as well, by the way. I like how we've got, like, this reminds me of eyes, like an owl. Like left eye, right eye. And I like how this shape is still here, even though it was also there when I got the puzzle wrong the first time. So you can kind of see where it's coming from. It's just somewhat tricky. So yeah, you have to be a 1 because you can only be a 2. So that has to be you. So that row's done. That goes there. Which means it can't be you. So that's you. And then... yeah, that has to be you. Because otherwise the 3 can't come down here and still leave me with a space. What day is it? Friday. It's Friday. I am at work until... we can do after work tomorrow. I'd be okay with after work tomorrow. Look at that! Inferring something. Except correctly this time. I hope. I thought you were talking to me then. Like, no, I don't have another overnight until Monday, and I'm trying not to think about it. That has to be you, which has to be you. So you are a 2, 3, 1, 1. Gloves. Chat. When I said that Catherine was wearing gloves, so that's not going to be her fingerprints, did I accidentally call it? Did I honey bear it? I think I meant yes. Yes, I did. You made me dig through the garbage can for an old pair of gloves. Not just any pair of gloves. I detected trace levels of the neurotoxin on them. You're right. There's red powder on the fingertips. Bobby must have worn them while handling the poison makeup, then disposed of them in here. Only one problem with that theory, Scout. These are women's gloves. And they look kind of familiar. I can't detect anything else unusual in here. I guess this is all the evidence we're going to get. I just hope it's enough to build a case around. Detective Cross will be here any minute with Bobby. We better have our final theory ready. Do you really think we have enough evidence? If we can't convince Cross... I know, this is our last chance. But I think I finally understand what happened here tonight. It was Catherine! It's all starting to make sense now. She admitted herself that she and Dick had a long-standing feud. He was a jerk to everyone on his show, especially her. Putting up with Dick was hard enough for just one night. Imagine getting that kind of abuse for over a decade. But she could never go public. It'd be the end of her career. So she made up a fake name, started leaking rumors to the press. Until Dick called in his lawyers and stopped the press from accepting any more stories about him. She was silenced. Silenced, but angrier than ever. That's when she decided to take matters into her own hands. Dick Stanford had to die. But if Kathleen killed Dick, how is it that Bobby gave the poison makeup to Becky? That's exactly what I hope to find out from Bobby. Alright, listen, we've got reports of blackmail. Not this one. Well, well, look what the cop dragged in. Am I to understand Bobby isn't so innocent after all? Let's glaze over that. Pave ahead. That's what we're about to find out. Sorry, Bobby. We've got a few more questions for you. The hell, man? I didn't kill Dick. You said so yourself. I came here for the awards, not to get interrogated by a private detective and some robot. This isn't back talk, Bobby. No one's interested in your sob story. I'm gonna do that voice for her now that I know what's up. I hope you got everything you needed on her. This is your last chance. Let's start with identifying the murder weapon. Dick was poisoned with a neurotoxin sprinkled onto these flowers. Aren't those the flowers I gave him on stage? He sealed his fate as soon as he smelled them. That's why he started acting strangely on stage. The poison was already taking effect. Pretty grim stuff. I can't believe this. I held those flowers too, if I had smelled them myself. But I didn't go anywhere near those flowers. I don't even know what a neurotoxin is. The poison was hidden in makeup. Rouge number 16 from Corinthia Cosmetics. Only a small amount of the poison makeup is needed to kill if inhaled. Since when do you know so much about poison? I'm still learning what I am capable of, detective. Wait a second, I recognize that makeup. I was hoping you would. After all, you gave it to Becky. You handed off deadly poison to some innocent girl? I can't believe what I'm hearing. We all trusted you, Bobby. Hold up, you gave that makeup to me. Well, he's obviously lying. I don't know. Let's hear him out. Why did Kathleen give you the makeup, Bobby? I've been trying all evening to get Becky to agree to come onto my show. She'd be great for ratings. I asked Kathleen if she had any advice, you know, girl stuff. She said I should try getting her a gift. It's the most ridiculous... Let him finish. I asked her what kind of gift, and she thought about it for a second, then smiled and gave me that makeup. So you're saying you were given the poisoned makeup by Kathleen? It's all lies. I haven't spoken a word to him all evening, and I've certainly never touched any poisoned makeup. That's where my next piece of evidence comes in. Detective, this is outrageous. Bobby is the suspect here, but I feel like he is interrogating me. Well, Mizrahi, what else have you got that ties Kathleen to the poisoning? Sorry, Kathleen, I pronounced it wrong. We found this pair of gloves in the bathroom. Did they look familiar? They look just like the gloves Kathleen has been wearing all evening. They're identical, except for one important detail. These gloves have traces of neurotoxin on them. This is absurd! Quiet. What are you thinking, Anna? I think Kathleen used the makeup to sneak a deadly poison into the Starshine Awards. I don't know anything about poison. Really? I think you knew exactly what you were dealing with. That's why you brought a spare pair of gloves. After you dosed Dick's flowers, you threw out the gloves you were wearing to avoid poisoning yourself. I think it's obvious what's going on here. Bobby wants to frame me for Dick's murder. He used a pair of my gloves to make it look like I did it. Why would I kill Dick? We worked together for years. Exactly. You admitted to us that you suffered for years from Dick's insults and mood swings. Perhaps. But I never stooped to his level. I have a professional reputation to uphold. And that's why, when you went to the press, you used a fake name. Alex Costa. Alex Costa? I've told you before, I've never heard that name in my life. Me neither. Care to enlighten us? Alex Costa told Celeb Life magazine about what a monster Dick really was. They printed the accusations, but then Dick's lawyers stepped in. And this Alex guy was someone who worked with Dick? To have that amount of dirt on him? They must have known him for years. And Bobby fits the bill perfectly. He wanted to ruin Dick's reputation to save his own show. His mother was even called Alexandra. Alexandra Price, Alex Costa. Isn't it obvious? A little too obvious. Almost as if someone knew they could pin the whole thing on Bobby if they got caught. You used my mom's name? Control yourself, Bobby. We could do without another strangling today. Calm down, both of you. I see your point, Mizrahi. But is there any direct connection to the poisoning? The makeup came from the Mancha Jolie. It was a special order for Alex Costa. I can't believe you're listening to this amateur when you have the real killer right here. Here's one last piece of evidence. Alex Costa's phone number. I don't have to One moment, please. I have to... Anime triple take! We did it! Play that cornered music. I love it. Don't worry. I hear you still get a phone call in prison. Kathleen Cartwright, you're under arrest for the murder of Dick Stanford. You don't know what it's like to spend your career being put down and brushed aside. He deserved to die. I put up with that monster for 20 years. 2 decades of insult and contempt, all the while having to hear how great he was. I tried to tell the world. I tried talking to the press and no one would listen. But that ranting, disgusting old creep you saw on stage, that was the real Dick. That's enough. Let's go. Now everyone knows what he was really like. I'm glad he's dead. This has evolved into a villain voice at some point, rather than what I was going for. I only wish I could have made it more painful. Anyways, we went and done it. I can't believe what you're telling me, Honor. Everyone loved Dick Stanford. Everyone except the people he worked with, but no one wanted to listen to them. It's like I've always said, TV is a devil's work. I don't agree with any of this detective nonsense, but at least you're not in TV anymore. Have you seen Becky? I'm ready to go. Just no more arguing in the car, okay? Good luck getting Mom to agree to that. I'll stop arguing when you stop being so damn stubborn. Great news, everyone. I'm going to be a special guest star on Back Talk with Bobby Price. You guys have a great story. I'm just glad I can help tell it to the nation. And thanks for helping me prove I didn't kill anyone. You and Scout are quite the pair of detectives. Speaking of which, can we give Bobby a ride to the police station? Detective Cross still wants to speak to him. Apparently strangling a dead guy might be illegal after all. Go figure. I believe it is, and last time it came up, Empirical Woodland gave the actual law that it would be, so like, there you go. You know what? I'm not sure if I want a self-admitted strangler sitting behind me in a car. Take my keys. I'll walk. Nah. Scout and I headed back to my apartment feeling good. We'd done it. We'd cracked the case. We'd proved them all wrong. The feeling was intoxicating. Heady sense of accomplishment like I'd never felt before. We'd worked it out. We found the clues, discovered the link between them, and now justice would be done. When Bobby queried, is strangling a dead body illegal, you went, yes, here is the exact statute. I'm like, okay, cool. It felt great. And at that moment I knew. I wanted to feel this again. I wanted to feel this all the time. The only problem was, I still had to convince everyone else. Detective Cross, my mother. Only Scout seemed to really understand. In a few short weeks, he'd become one of my closest friends. Someone I could trust. Someone that had my back. But that trust has a nasty way of getting broken when you least expect it. Hey, yo! Anna's got a conspiracy board? I've always wanted to make one of those. Home at last. That was a hell of a night out, right, Scout? Scout? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just here to warn you. Scout is not what he seems. He's dangerous. What? He needs to be shut down now before it is too late. I don't know who the hell you think you are breaking into my apartment. You'd better get out before I call the cops. Fine, I'll go. But I've left you my number. Think it over. I'll be waiting for your call. Anna, this is amazing! I was looking behind your bookcase and I found a Humphrey Bogart movie we haven't seen yet. Is everything okay? Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. Is this a reference to that one WWE movie with Dolph Ziggler in it? Because that is exactly the headline from that one, where the guy and the police chief is Kane, and is real dumb. That's the sort of thing I would do. Let's go watch that movie, okay? Case closed. I don't remember the name of that movie. Just offhand. But you know the one. No, we're not watching a Dolph Ziggler movie. But like, you know the one that I mean. One second. Alright. No, I know, I've seen it via OSW, I just don't remember the name of the movie. Also, hell yeah, S rank, let's go. Age, sex, flotation device. That's what that means. After the Starshine Awards, things changed. I'd been through plenty of change already that summer, but this was different. This was big. Empirical Woodland has gifted 2 subs. Let's put that on the list. That makes 3. Ooh, actually, hang on. Do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do a little bit of this. Bear with me. This is going to be worth it. It's something I really should have thought about before I started doing this. Okay. Let's do a bit of that. After the Starshine Awards, things changed. I'd been through plenty of change already that summer, but this was different. This was big. But I guess change is hardest to recognize when it's happening to you. It felt like an eternity ago that I left Ryan, struck out on my own. If you told me back then I'd end up living with a robot, well, let's just say that was never the plan. I didn't know why that stranger thought Scout was dangerous, but the more time I spent with him, the less I believed it. So we just carried on like everything was normal. We watched films, visited museums. Scout devoured the public library 5 books at a time. For a while, it felt like progress, but deep down, I knew I was running away. Running from Scout's past, and from my future. But I couldn't run forever. Shout out to the Time Splitters 2 soundtrack. That was Chicago from the Time Splitters soundtrack. Because you know what's really good is like noir music. Anyway. Oh, good morning, Anna. Morning, Scout. Get up to much last night? I read the final 3 volumes of Encyclopedia Totalis. I think my favorite was Zirconia. They're so pretty. Now we just need to think of a way to get those encyclopedias back to the library before we realize we took them. Also, I read the Julia Child's book you never opened. Hey, I was gonna get around to it at some point. Anyway, I spent the night trying to perfect the French omelette. Here's one. I made one for you. Words. I get used to this. I have in my playlist a Julia Child song. It's called Keep On Cooking. It's got a knife solo. It's wild. Oh, hey Casey. How did your date with the perfume guy go last night? The third one, right? Did you... Wait, is that why you're calling me at this ungodly hour? Because you're doing the walk of shame? You hussy! Tell me everything! Don't mind me. Rixers, I thought you were here because of co-op. And I was on that server, and I'm like, hey, guess what? I stream. And you showed up, and you're like, hey, this guy's chirpy. I like him. And then, now we hang out. But still, thank you very much for subs. People who sub to me and gift subs, and everyone. Y'all great. Oh my god. Okay, calm down, calm down. Where did you say you are? Got it. We'll be there as soon as we can. What's up, Anna? It's KC. Is he okay? He's fine. It looks like he's just found himself at a murder scene. Oh, so not because of me. Okay. Whoa! That's not what I was expecting. Anna, are my sensors malfunctioning again, or is that a giant shoe? No, your sensors are working fine. Not just a giant shoe either. It's a giant killer shoe. Darling, you're here. What a mess all this is. There's a witch over there who says that we need to get back a ruby house. What the what the hell happened here? Scout, babe, if you're going to start making quips, we need to have a talk about timing. I'm sorry. You two. Of course you're here. Come on, Scout. Let's get scanning. Important clue number 1. There is a body. Good to know. Man, I can't fill in any of those from that. Or that. Oh, but what I can do is I can do that. Wait. No, I can't. Alright, cool. I'm pretty sure one of these two is potentially wrong then. Yeah, let's go with that. Why not? Notice I still saw a Tiger Bomb an entire day after I used the stuff. I don't know what that is. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? this is going to be one of those ones where I just stare at it and stare at it and stare at it and stare at it until something goes click and there it is. Oh yeah, I know the one you mean. Yeah, similar sort of thing. We have Vicks Vapo Rub, which is unholy is what it is. I don't know what it is. You just use it and it blows your head clean open. It's wild. Similar with, there's a sweet called Victory V's, and there's someone I used to work with would just eat them constantly. And she offered me one once, and I said, alright, I'll give it a go. Regretted that. See that blank expression Scout has? That is me. And I was like, yeah, it certainly is numbers. So how did I get those? Is that wrong? No, it's not. That is correct. It just happens to go a little further because it's 6, and that's the nature of Picross. Okay, cool. There's one of the channels I watch where like the most gifted sub guy is currently sitting around 500, and I think it's a money laundering scheme. What am I gonna do with my stolen assets? I know. Let's just... Everybody gets to watch Quick Draw now. And fair enough. Quick's a cool guy. Oh, murder by sub numbers. That's great. If I turn on the hints, is that going to lower my score? Because I'd really rather not lower my score if I can help it. Because, hey, I've got the name for the next Murder by Numbers stream. And it's all planned out. I was going to use it for this one, and then I went, oh yeah, subs have happened. See, my line of thinking is, this one, we've got 4 numbers, we've got some big numbers, but I can't place any of them on this board. And with this one, I also can't place any of those on the board. And I certainly can't get any of those 5, or this 3, 2, 1. What am I even looking at? See, exactly, Empirical Woodland, you're on my line of thinking. Reese has to go do stuff, but we'll continue to lurk. Thank you very much. I appreciate lurking. That is absolutely fantastic. And Ricksters has redeemed Show and Tell, which is great. We're going to do what we did with the last puzzle, where I'm going to... Yeah, see? Show and Tell to reset the brain. We're going to go and talk about whatever I've saved. And then we're going to go back to this with fresh eyes. And hopefully I'll be able to figure something out. I don't know. I'm still trying to solve the puzzle. So let's not do that. Let's go to this screen right here. Ah, nice and chill. So, today's show and tell I'm going to take a quick drink before I do that, because in addition to being very tired, I'm a little dehydrated. Wild working for like 10 hours straight doesn't do you any good. Anyway, today's show and tell is this. It's a fridge magnet that's on my fridge. And it's a hot dog destroying Willis Tower. And I will tell you why I have this. This was a present from Beep Salt's partner. And when I visited Beep Salt, it was cool hangout time. Highly recommend going and meeting friends like that. And I hadn't met their partner before then. So it was just like, oh, are we gonna get along? How's it gonna happen? No, he's fine. Super chill. Great guy. And on the way out, he said, hey, Andy, I would like you to have this little gift. And it is... this was a fridge magnet that was on their fridge. And he handed it to me. And he said, anytime you look at that, you can think of us. And so I do. And that's on my fridge right now. I don't know why it's a hot dog destroying Willis Tower and melting all over everything, because Chicago is like pizza, not hot dog, but it's still cool. It's still there. I like it very much. That's it. That's all I have for today's show and tell. It's a little simple one, but there you go. Makes me smile whenever I look at it. Also, I've been to the top of that tower. You get in an elevator, and there's a very cheerful, like, TikTok text-to-speech voice. You are on the way to the top floor of the Willis Tower, or whatever it's currently called. And you're like, okay, cool, whatever. But no, it's a turbo lift, and you realize when you step out, oh goodness, I'm actually a billion stories up in the sky. Amazing. And that's my story. And now I'm gonna go back to my puzzle and see if I can maybe get some more dots in boxes. So thank you very much, Rick Stress, for redeeming Show and Tell and helping to cleanse brain of the dumb, which I don't believe has worked because I still don't really have many answers. Unless... nope, that still also does not count. Or does it? I've got 2 more. How great is that? I think it is. Can I maybe place anything in this one as well? I genuinely feel like I need to go and have a lie down somewhere, because how am I supposed to solve any of this puzzle? It's not like there's a line right there that you just fill it in completely. It's fine, I'm sleep deprived. That's my excuse. Oh, but what that means is we can do that. Get one of those going on. So we can do that. One of those. Three is gonna go this way. And it can't be that one. Okay. It is some progress. Here we go. We can do a bit of that. That's not very helpful, because that could still... No, it couldn't. Okay, this column has to have a 2 in it. This column has to have a 2 in it. And it can't go here, I don't believe. It could potentially go there, but my line of thinking is, it goes here. So we do that. That becomes a 2, that becomes a gap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a 1 goes over there. And then we cross those out. That would make sense because that would be a 3, that would be a 3, get rid of you. You're a 5, 2 goes over here. Alright, cool. Well, Leroy Jenkins, I guess. Let's do maths, everyone. This is what we are here for. Is me putting numbers in boxes. But no, that can't be right, can it? Because that has to be a 2. Because that can't be 2, 1, 2, 3, and then a 1. Oh no! What have I done? I don't even remember what the solution to this puzzle was before I came in here. And I don't want to have to rub everything out, but I think I will. See, this is one of those points. I don't even remember how I got this far at this point. So that would be you. Yeah, well, that wouldn't work at all. Well, bother. That's correct. We know that's correct, so I'm gonna leave that row, and then we'll see where we're at. Brookstress, I'm so sorry I've let you down. I thought I was doing absolutely fine. So it can't be you. Can't be you. That bit has to go there, so it can't be you. And that goes like that. This one seems to be going a little more smoothly, and perhaps the way that Picross is meant to be done. Wow, look at that. This makes more sense than whatever little bits and pieces I was chunking down on a board beforehand. Which tells me that there's going to be a grid over here somewhere, because generally, at least with Picross S, that's how that happens. So you can't go there. So that has to be right. Oh, this one, actually. So that goes like there, that goes like there. Goes like that. So you can get out of here. I think that's where my error came in before, just going, oh yeah, clearly that's a 3. That could still be the 1, actually. I'm running on the idea that there's a grid over here. There may not be. So you go there, just like that. 1, 2, 3. Same deal. That could be a 1, and then you become a 6. But we cannot say for sure. At least not right now. So then, like that. You have to go there because you're a 3, which absolutely means that is the 3. But it is good to double check and make sure that what I am doing is correct. That one's complete, you're complete. So that's you. I am going to stand by what was said. It's a good job we reset that, because yes, actually, it has given me more thinking time and a clearer head for looking at this puzzle. And now we find Sonic the Hedgehog. Or it's a passport. Yes, Rickstress. Witchcraft activated. That must be the victim's passport. Let's see. His name is... Oliver Laurel. U.S. citizen. Date of birth would make him 26. A passport is an item for traveling to foreign countries, correct? Perhaps he was going on holiday soon. People sometimes use them as ID, too. But it is a bit strange that he'd be carrying it here. Well, I need a passport if I go to another country. I shouldn't think so. Not if I check you in the hold in my suitcase, anyway. I do not like the sound of that. Oh yeah, there's a crime scene. I got so invested in looking at hot dogs. Okay. Oh, it's this one. I like this. This music's got like the little TikTok theme going behind it. Love it. Yeah, that one doesn't quite work out just yet. Now, does it? No. Well, that's fine. This is going to be the same as before, where one or two things are going to serve as the linchpin that will just... everything falls apart after that. We just need to get there. It's always the boss stages as well that I never like. I call them boss stages because that's what they feel like sometimes. Is look at all of these 1s and 2s. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. Like, they're the hard ones to do because generally for me, if I can get a little closer, 2 or 3 together, I can work out something from that. But yeah, less so when there's lots of 1s and 2s involved. So, you are quite right, Empirical Woodland. I am here for your assessment. Joke there about the dating scene, but like, nah, that's just catches. Anyway, that's a really specific joke that no one's going to get. But trust me, that was great. Same deal as my time signature joke. I'm very proud of that. I've shared that one around. Well, we can do that because this row gave us the clue that that's how it has to be. This one I don't know yet. We'll get to you. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not you. Which means that it's also not you. Because we can't have 2 and then another 2. And we can't have, like, gap 2. So that's like that. It would make sense for gap to go there and then you become a 4. But again, this is trying to plug data in where it may not belong. You can only go there. Yeah, actually, you can. So you go like that, like that. This is that bit when you're wrapping your presents and the scissors do that thing and you're just like, oh, it's happening, I'm getting the answers. That's what this is. That's what that felt like. Genuinely, it's a lot of fun. Click! Hello, hello! Do come on in. How's it going? I hope you're having a good time. I hope time away from school is not driving you too insane. That has to go there. So that goes there. Man, I hated going back to school. It was the absolute dirt worst. Because, like, hey, I just want to hang out. And be, like, a little guy. And have fun. And then, no, you can't do any of that. You've got to go back to school, friendo. And deal with that. Actually, yeah, is yours set to fall over? Because I've seen that in the news. The government has just closed every school in the United Kingdom because apparently we built them out of Lego. Is there any way we can blame that on Thatcher? I feel like that's something she'd do. You're not wrong, Click. I was kind of lucky, I think, because, I mean, hey, we moved around a lot. But, like, most of the schools that I recall were, like, red brick. But, like, that kind of red brick with the hideous texture to them, where if you put your finger on it, it kind of hurts a little bit. We had that. Didn't like it. Not keen at all. So... I think... that has to be you. And so it was. It's a baseball. It's a broken dial. Empirical Woodland? That's what we call meeting in the middle. Coming across the aisle to find common ground. Stupid blue team, get out of here. The glass cover of this speedometer has been smashed. Something must have hit it when the flow crashed into the club. Or someone, perhaps the driver. It's certainly possible. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just finding more clues. I should probably save at some point as well. Gosh, having to do all this again. No thanks. What were we literally just now talking about? All these ones and twos. I don't like them. I don't want to deal with them. School's been asking for repairs. The roof caved in over the holidays. Do you know what? That is absolutely fair. One of the things that my dad does at his job is he's the guy who goes around and says, you'd better fix that, because if that's not done right, that's going to break. And then going, what did I tell you? When it does break because it didn't get flagged. I told you. What did I say was going to happen? The thing that happened. And when did I tell you? Before it happened. And now what you gonna do? That is exactly the voice my dad speaks in. It's where this, like, high-pitched sass comes from. Blatantly untrue, incidentally, but there you go. Let's get back to P-Cross. Have you done much during the last part of your holidays there, Click? I know you've mentioned a couple of times when it's like, hey, we should go do something with the kids. Well, did you? Because that'd be pretty cool. This one's annoying because this column's a 9. And if I can just put one X somewhere, I'll be able to complete it, I believe. Yeah, I just need to know where it is. Lots of stuff. Well, that's great. Lots of fodder for the first day back at school. What I did in my holidays. Assignment. Oh, dang, a barbecue? Get in. I'd take a barbecue. In fact, actually, that's been one of the worst things about working and closing where I have been lately, is they... Hang on. Yeah, there you go. So, where I work, there's a couple of pubs around it, and they are all doing just mad grilling. And it's really frustrating when I'm on the door. Hang on. There you go. When I'm on the door at the end of a night, and I have to hurry people out, and I just there, and it's just like, hey. Do you know what'd be great? Steak. And like, yeah, it would, actually. But maybe I'm at work right now. And you can't make me. I think that's right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so that has to go there. So you're a 3. Bueno. Do you know what? I'm glad you visited where I work, because that means I get to keep my job. Hang on. I can do that. And I can do that. There we go. Let's go with that for now. I think that's how that works. I don't have any proof. I'm hoping that I got it right, because I don't remember the move I literally just made. So, hey. That has to go there. Which means you have to go there. There we go. Nice. But yeah, now is the time. Go look for deals. Go and be like, yeah, that's probably a feature that Andy would have put together. Go look at all the Halloween stuff. And go, man, Halloween's great. Okay, so that's good. That's progress. We are doing well. I've seen Spider-Man and Friends, like, as a property, but only the merchandise. I don't know, like, fully what it is. Is it... What is it? And is it good? That's my question. That's still not very helpful with all those ones, is it? A 1 has to go down here. But I don't know where. That... That has to be a 2. So that can't be you, so that has to be you. Good start. Disney Plus 2 seasons, player, good for the kids, change the gender some ones. That's pretty cool. Do you know what? It's going to be hard to top the original and best Spider-Man animated series intro, which is the one from the 90s, because that theme tune had no right going as hard as it did. I could be wrong, but hasn't female Dr. Octopus been, like, a thing in canon at some point? I'm sure they've already done that. And it's Octavia. It's a shoe. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, come on, that was great. 2 hours sleep, guys. We could do this. A sneaker? Whoever's driving the float must have left it behind when they fled the scene. It would appear to be designed for a left foot. Hypothesis. The killer only has one leg. I mean, you might be right, or it might just be one half of a pair. The plot thickens. Bang, there we go. Let's take a look at some of these unlocked lads, because look at that, we've got quite a few to play through now. Do a couple of these, and then we'll go back to it. Yeah, it's canon in the Spider-Verse comics. Okay. I'm not fully up on the lore, but I am pretty sure that is something they have done at some point in the comics. I mean, to be fair, most things are something they have done in the comics. I don't want to have to think about Spider-Ham, but I am. Anytime I think about tooth-grindingly stupid things done in Marvel, it's Peter Porker, the Incredible Spider-Ham, because someone thought that was a good idea. Just get rid of you before I forget why I put you there. Okay, so click. Spider-Ham is Spider-Man except pig. That's literally it. And it's generally one of the go-to things that people like, well, let me tell you about stellar Marvel writing. Let me tell you about that one guy who's a pig. And he's got eyes in his nose. You should watch Into the Spider-Verse. It's got Nick Cage, but like maximum Cage. Oh, it's beautiful. You go through like that. I mean, also, yes, it's incredibly well written and animated, and genuinely every frame of that movie looks like it could be a comic book panel. But mostly, Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage. Like, that's the appeal to me. Oh, that's not helpful at all. Not the biggest fan of Nick Cage. Well, we still accept you. Click. You're a cool guy. But also, Nick Cage. See, I could potentially put that there, and then these two down here. But again, that's taken out a massive chunk of this puzzle that I don't think is strictly warranted. I mean, I can see how it would work. Yeah, same DBU. This could be the 4. Because then you do that. Wait, can you? 1, 2, 3, 4, gap 1, gap 1. Yeah, that could be that 4. You can go. That may actually prove to be helpful. And it did! Look at that! Me paying attention to things. Get in! That has to be a 1. Because there's no space for any other 1s down here. Or at least not, you know, 2 and 2 1s down here. So we go get rid of you. I know I've mentioned before, this sounds like the... That has to be you. I know I've mentioned before how that one little riff in this sounds like the cornered music from Phoenix Wright. Do you know what's good music from Phoenix Wright? Is the thinking music. I might mean the thinking music. I tried looking it up, and I couldn't, because YouTube... I don't know what it's called, and YouTube's certainly not going to tell me. And I don't fancy listening to the entire soundtrack. Stuff is done. Reese, amazing. I'm proud of you. Did it go well? I certainly hope it did. Well, it can't be either of you. It did? Amazing. That's what we like to hear. Friends doing well with friends' endeavors. Go like that. Which means that it can't be you. Yeah. Working stuff out. Game. Oh, thank God for that. It's Champagan! I nearly did the hand sanitizer puzzle again, because I nearly clicked the wrong thing. That one was on purpose. Don't you worry. That one was on purpose. I know it's champagne. It's a Futurama bit. Because the bit when Zap Brannigan, and he's on a date and he keeps ordering champagne to impress Leela, and then at the end she's like, it's pronounced champagne, and that's what breaks him. That actually he's not as cool and suave as he had thought that he was. It's a good bit. You'll pardon my asking, Reese. Is that grape juice or grape juice? There's a finger motion with that second one. Hopefully it came across. Okay, grape juice. Cool. This is one of the problems with being vocal in the way that I am, is that there's a lot of, like, implied hand motions with some of the things that I say, and I don't know how well some of it comes across. What else can I do here? I think I can get some in this line, so that's you. That I can do that. And that. Nope, don't cross that out yet, because that has to go there. And then that goes like that. I hope. I mean, these things that I have ticked off certainly do seem to fit into the thing I've set up, so that's good. So here's the thing, I don't much like alcohol. And it's kind of unfortunate because when you go to parties, that's the thing. And that's always been the thing. Like, when I got my degree, Mum and Dad were like, and we've bought you a bottle of champagne. Like, okay, well, I don't drink. I have no follow-up to this. I just don't. Like, that has to be you. Because that can't be you any other way. Which means that you're a 4. And you're a 5. That. Like that. And then that one I don't know. That could go either way. But you have to go there. Reese, that's a pretty good plan. I'll be honest. My thing is, if I am gifted alcohol in some way, I will do food prep with it. I mean, I've shown off what my boss got from... Hang on. I can just finish that line because that's 11. That's done. Cool. And we can also get rid of you. And most of you. There we go. Yeah, so I showed off that my boss got me some ouzo from Greece. And similar thing. What do I do with that, boss? I don't drink. I'm going to find something to put it into. It's probably going to be a cake or something to that effect. With, incidentally, you know how Rasputin... That's a great way to start a sentence, by the way. You know how Rasputin was purportedly, like, shot and drugged and poisoned and just dead? The reason the poisoning didn't work is because they mixed it into the cake batter and it evaporated as it baked. So if there was anything left, it was just trace amounts. Which I know, because that is essentially how alcohol works when you cook with it. You can't just put some alcohol in the cake batter and then there it is. It doesn't work like that. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That can't go any further than that. Cool. You have to join up, which makes you, like, that. I can count. Shut up. Who says I can't? Is it you? That's not. And that's you, which is you, which is you. Yes, that is correct. Good job. Like that. There we go. I don't know where I learned that Rasputin thing, but like, is that a sword? That's a suit carrier. But yeah, a friend of mine, I think, told me that. But it's something that I've internalized because I've tried cooking with alcohol like that, and it doesn't work. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's why Christmas cake has to be prepared in a certain way. And that's why you have to use bloody loads of it. The only downside of which being you get Christmas cake at the end of it, and... ugh. I'm waiting for Empirical Woodland to out himself as a Christmas cake apologist, because you seem the type. Click! No! It was you the whole time. It's not very nice, it's just dense, and I might be thinking of the stuff my nan used to make, which was effectively weaponized. And... ugh, awful. Awful's what it was. So, I didn't know about drunk bees. I know that the dolphins get high. Does that count? Like, there's a particular kind of pufferfish, and dolphins have worked out that, like, the toxin doesn't affect them, but it does get them nicely buzzed. So that you'll just see them bothering pufferfish just to get high. You have to go there. And then you have to go there. Splendid. Yeah, dolphins are pretty terrible. You know, think about it. And one of those. I've missed one. It's fine. That has to be you, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes, it does. Amazing. Look at that. And that's you. And then one of those two on the left-hand side. Good. Good, good, good. So one of the things that sorry, I got real quiet then because I was kind of concentrating on what I was doing. I apologize. That's not super conducive to the fun viewing experience. I know that my Gramps would always swear by getting mice drunk as a means of catching them, because he had an aviary, and with aviary comes a lot of seed on the ground, which brings mice. And yeah, his thing is he would, if you put down a tray of probably whiskey, that was his thing. But yeah, if you put down the little tray of alcohol, the mice will come and drink it. And then you just find them lying there sleeping it off. Which makes them a lot easier to pick up and just drown. Which, you know, it's what you get, you bringer of pestilence. I also bring presents. Aww. Is it pestilence? It's a handbag! I'll be honest with you, Perka Woodland. If you think about it, I'm kind of amazed that giraffes, like, by default, know what to do with those gangly limbs. Have you seen, like, baby giraffes who are just like, what am I doing up here? Hi, what? I don't know, it just seems impractical to me. Nope. Can't be doing that. We can't do that. I have seen giraffes running. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, actually, because I might be thinking of this incorrectly, but don't giraffes' legs bend what we would consider to be the wrong way? Like, they go up and down like a jack, as opposed to the squatting, standing motion that humans have. I guess that will help. Oh, that'll help, actually. Yeah. Because that is part of a cluster of 6. I'm relatively confident. Giraffes' front legs bend the same way as a human's. Yeah, don't the back legs go in reverse, so when it makes the little diamond shape when they kneel, as it were. Like a jack. I thought that was the case. There's an English legal case that sets out duty of care precedents involving a bottle of lemonade and a snail. Is that the one where, like, there is a snail in the drink? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, plie. That's exactly the ballet move you're thinking of. Yeah. You want a bit of backstory about CPC Gamer? I did ballet briefly. Didn't go well. I am not graceful. I know, right? Just watching me play through games and just mash face into obstacle until win. Yeah, no. That guy didn't do super great with ballet. Tell you what I did do well with was ballroom dancing. I have won competitions at Blackpool Tower for that, and that's something I am very proud of. Ka-chow. That's not very useful at all, game. How do I work that out? I don't know. Well, we could do a bit of that. That helps. That also helps. There you go. See? Working problems out. We can do it. Together. House cats only meow at kittens and humans because they consider them to be the same. That's... Is that the case? Because I've heard like caterwauling, and that's not meowing. That's quite different, but it's a very similar subset. It's the same kind of feline shrieking, you know, and I can't say I'm a fan of it. These game guys maybe 5 meters away from eating cheetah once, maybe 5 meters away from eating lioness. Not have been the smartest plan. Do all of my friends lead cooler lives than me? Because, like, there's one of the pictures in my Discord that's like, hey, what's up? Here's me playing with a cheetah. I'm like, that's really cool. I think. Probably quite dangerous as well. But mostly that first thing I said. I don't trust what I have done here. But, hey. Hey. We'll figure it out, okay? When have I ever not? You have to go there. You have to go there. Which means that that can't be you. And you. Which is you. There we go. See? Maybe I do know what I'm doing. And then that can go over there. Well, that's not very helpful at all. No, 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 no. Something has gone wrong here. Because that has to go there. And I don't think it does. Because there also needs to be one that goes down here. Adult house cats, unlike humans, as any kittens, while they communicate the same way as kittens. Yeah, I've seen that one. Cats think we're kind of stupid, and we need fussing at, and that's why they do that. So you're a 3. And then there needs to be a 2 down here somewhere. But how? I don't know. No, so something here is not right. Because that would be you. But this is not... I mean, it's mostly there. But also... what am I doing? I don't know. I think I see where the mistake has come from, but also I mostly don't. So I may have to... I'm really sorry. We're gonna call do-over again, because this is what I was worried about coming into today's stream. I am mad tired after yesterday. And there are occasions when I'm doing Picross and brain is not functioning right at all. But yeah. I can do that one. I mean. Also, no, it's not that you guys have been distracting me necessarily. I am, for people who missed it, I did a night shift last night. I've been on earlies for a while, and then they just go, actually, we're going to switch you and do one night shift. Have fun with that. Which, I don't know. I'm not overly keen on that. But that's how it went. Nah, come on. You guys are great. And I appreciate everyone hanging out and talking about cats and stuff. My cat somehow managed to bring me a live bird once. And I say somehow because she is the least graceful and intelligent cat. One point, she curled up in I say my cat, it's the cat that lives at my parents' house, Ember. She showed up one day and has refused to leave. She's great. But anyway, she curls up in the little loaf, like how cats do. But she did that once and stuck her tail in her ear. And then bit whatever was attacking her ear, and then sprang into an alert position because something had just bitten her tail. That is the kind of smart we're dealing with Ember. And, okay, hang on. I am dead certain that I have shown off this cat. But apparently I haven't. But thankfully, I do have a picture to hand. Get ready. I'm actually not entirely sure I can show that one because it has feet in it, and you know how Twitch gets! There you go. That is Ember. Oh, what's the button? Is it that one? Yeah, there you go. That's the crop function. There you go, Ember. I got a cat house for Christmas one year, and there happened to be shoes in it. And she really, really appreciates it, so that's her. She, as I say, wandered in off the street one time and hasn't left. Which is the best way to get cats, let's be honest. There we go. And we love her very much. Yeah, I have shown off Ember, because Ember and Bella play the I'm not touching you thing. And it was the point where Bella just did not care. She had just fallen asleep mid-torment. And Ember was just like, well, I'm comfortable now. So, it's all good. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep the picture. Actually, no. Can I? Where can I put you? Where can I put you? I'm gonna put you over here. And you can judge me as I'm doing this Picross puzzle. There you go. Now you're flush with the edge of the map. No, you're not. There you go. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get that. Right. There you go. That's my cat, and she can watch us do Picross. Probably not a good idea because she's silently judging me. You know she is. Possibly because she doesn't meow. Not entirely sure why. She just squeaks. There we go. Progress. Cat thinks she's bird. Cat might think she's bird. What we think it is that wherever she is from has dogs, but like small yappy dogs. So maybe she thinks she's communicating in the correct way because the people, you know what I mean, like the other pets that she coexists with are little yappy dogs, and that's what those sound like. That's looking a little bit better than before, I think. Oh yeah, I can get rid of this row, can't I? And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. And you. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense puzzle-wise compared to whatever nonsense I did last time. That's where I went wrong. So this column needs a 2 at the bottom, and I was trying to go 2 at bottom. That is what it is. That's not what it is. A mushroom? No, it's not. Get out of here with that game. It's not what that is. Alright, bye, Ember. Thank you for showing up and helping me get through a puzzle. You're my emotional support cat. Alright, let's stop dinking around. Find another clue. Oh yeah, I'm in a much more difficult section of the game compared to what I was just looking at. Grand! Can I? No, I can't. Can I? Yes, I can! 10, 11, 12, gap 2. Amazing! Ah, oh, corner pieces. I love you so much. And I mean corner pieces, I mean edge pieces. But like the fact that I can just do that, and now I've got some pretty decent, like, leads. And I can just cross this stuff out. Love it. And then get rid of you because you can't go there. Those. There we go. See? That is a good start to this puzzle. And I'm really happy with it. One of your rabbits thought they were a guinea pig. How did that go? Because I don't know that guinea pigs have overly relatable and repeatable behaviors. I mean, they do that squeaky thing. Can do that. Excellent. Excellent. I genuinely, I love it when we can just start the puzzle by just going chonk and stuff is done. She liked to climb, which is not a thing that many rabbits do. Okay. My sister had a rabbit, and that rabbit liked to eat things. Literally everything. And she'd do things like, hey, can we let the rabbit run loose in the house? And the answer was generally no, because, you know, it ate the phone line. So, no. Okay, so that's 2, so you have to go there. Do you? Game, what has happened? Have I stopped learning how to count? I may have stopped learning how to count. We try again. I'm probably gonna call it after this because, I mean, we're coming up on stream time anyway, and I'm tired. Brain is pudding. But we solved one of the cases, and we got some of the bonus puzzles done, and I'm quite proud of that. That could still be correct. Raise the first weeks of her life with guinea pigs and rabbits. She often learned to nest with guinea pigs. That's fair. 10, 11, 12. Eight, which puts you there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we at least know that that bit is correct. This little chunk, that is correct. So you have to be a 3. Yes? Yes! Yes, you do. Which also means that you go like that. I don't really remember a great deal about why my sister had a rabbit. Because my parents were always very adamant that we're not having pets. Because you know what happens with pets? You break your heart down the line. That's what happens with pets. And then we got a cat as change from a farmhouse once. So my parents are like, well, I guess we have a cat now. I don't remember what happened. We were just driving home from somewhere, and we stopped at a farmhouse to get, I don't know, fresh farmhouse bread or whatever. And my dad came to pay, and the guy's like, okay, cool. Well, I don't have any change, but the cats had kittens, so take this one home. And that's how we got Car Wash. A normal name for cats. And I don't know why anyone would disagree with that. I mean, the way that it has been put to me is that losing pets is the tax you pay for having them. Like, sure, you're gonna have the time of your life hanging out with your best friend, the dog, and you have to make the most of that, because ultimately it's not going to last. But that's how it goes. And this is where we get the idea behind the phrase, like, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened, effectively. That's what happens with pets. Something has gone wrong. What has gone wrong? Can I not count? Correct. I cannot count. There you go. Let's do that. That probably works. Or does it? No. Kinda doesn't. You need to go there. Okay, so this row is incorrect. 2, 1. That row is very incorrect. Which means that this row is not correct. Row, column. Those are not the same thing. So, like, somewhere around here, there needs to be, like, a 1. Oh, for sure. It's also, like, losing a pet is also helpful in terms of processing what loss is to kids. But I tend to think about it the other way, where I'm just really happy to have had the pets that I have had, even when less than stellar stuff happened with them. Alright, where have gone wrong? I feel like at this point, I'm just chasing errors around the board. And that's not really what I'm into. Maybe delete the middle bit and try that section again. Like this little section? That would make sense. And it's better than starting over completely. Because I really don't want to do that today. Not anymore. So you have to go there. That makes that. You go there. You're a 1. That has to be you. That goes there. You go like that. That? I think? Man, you know I'm serious when my voice breaks in the middle of explaining what I'm doing. Well, no, that's still not quite right, because, see, we've got the 4, and if we go 3, cool, 1, cool, we're still missing 1 somewhere. Which, I mean, logic tells me goes there. But I don't believe it do. And, like, that would make a lot more sense, you know, picture-wise. Like, that's how it looks. That makes it look a little more symmetrical and all. But then if I do that, that's out. And again, if I'm chasing errors around the board if I do that. I really do not want to just admit defeat. And call it, because I've made it here. This isn't nothing in terms of how much of this puzzle has been solved. But also, like, brain is beginning to hurt. And don't delete that. You need that. And I don't know. Okay, so 2. That is correct. You are a 2. You're a 6. You go there. You go there. You go there. That's you. You do the fixing problem. Do you know what, Reese? That is absolutely fine, and that's not, like, well, why not? Sometimes that's just how it is. I can't fully explain how to do some of the things that I do. And yeah, sometimes it's just hard to explain how to do a puzzle, you know? And I swear, if I put myself in exactly the same position as I did before, something's getting thrown in the bin. Probably my brain, because that's roughly where I'm feeling we're at right now. So this column is done. That column's done. Don't even worry about it. That column's done. Don't worry about it. So are you. That has to go there. That column is done. there has to be... It's like, it could go there. That's a guess. We can do the 3 wands. Oh my god, I can. How's that tired brain coming along, Andy? Well, I've forgotten how to count the 1. So, everything is great. Ka-chow! It's a donut. Oh, it's a wheel. We did it, everybody! Good job! Oh, there's something interesting about this tire. The tread appears to be undamaged, which indicates that the vehicle didn't break before it hit the club. Or the victim. Now that you mention it, there aren't any skid marks, are there? So they didn't try to slow down or swerve? I don't think this was an accident. Alright, there we go. Now I save, because head is mush. Looking like might just be an early night, because I do that thing where, like, even though I have been exceptionally tired all day, I can't really do anything about that because I'm awake. And now that I'm awake, I am awake, and I will remain awake until I sleep tonight. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thank you for the gifted subs. We are on 3 of our... What's it? September rewards, which means that I'm getting a sandwich, and we're nearly there with animated emotes. What are they gonna be? I don't know. I'll talk about them in the Discord. Also, yes, thank you for spamming your emotes, because now Adeli is able to dream about actual things and not an Error 500 gateway collapse Tron. We're gonna go raid Moo, because Moo is lovely and has raided me a bunch, and is generally fun to go hang out with. Oh yeah, I might post a sandwich on Discord as well. Good shout. Gonna be an odd timetable next week, because I'm also doing nights then as well. So check it out on probably Sunday afternoon. We're gonna post the timetable, and we will see what that looks like. And until next time, goodbye.